Hey there, welcome. October is just around the corner, so this is the perfect moment to prepare my planner for the coming month. This is what September looks like. As you can see, I didn't follow through with these trackers. That's okay. I was just trying out to see if this could work for me. I've been finding that for the time being, I prefer to work with weekly trackers, but I'll get back to that. Okay, so this is what September looks like. Very simple, simple lines. It's mostly just pen and paper and the occasional sticker. This part I will show you how it looks in October, but this I think has the part that has changed the most in my bullet journal. For example, in August I was using it for what I call messy planning, where you're like sorting out the things that you want to get done, but you don't know when you will be able to get them done. So this was the part where I would play around like with pencil or with a friction pen, kind of when I could do some things. This month I started using these ones from Jibun Techo. These are like task lists. I mean, they have the squares there. So this is what they look like. These are meant to fit the weekly columns of the Jibun Techo, I think B6. I don't know if there's a different size for the A5. But I have been using these ones for messy planning. So I would paste one of them when I think I will have an appointment or an event, and then when the event happens, I remove the sticker. I remove the sticker and just write it down with pen with a check mark. So, for example, like this, I have some appointments, but I have them with these sticky notes. And they're removable. If, for example, a pedicure is something that I schedule at least once a month. So once this is done, I put it on the side and then plan the next appointment I may have. So for now, it stays there. That's why I write down with pencil, very faint, the time where the event or the appointment is going to happen. And actually I have two here that I don't know if I will use them this month. If I don't use them this month, I move them to the next month. But I already have down one for dentist and one for my dermatologist. So if I need them, I just put them on the corresponding date. But this is how my month looks like. And I would like to see some coloring here, so This part I have it in pencil because I don't know yet if I want to track something here or just leave it like that. So for now I'm gonna leave it like that because I am happy with my weekly trackers. The back part, this is what I use to kind of keep my finances and my budget in order. So I receive 2 checks each month, and I mark the things I need to buy or I would like to purchase with each paycheck. On the right side, I write down my fixed expenses like subscriptions, my phone bill, and things like that. This side, like I mentioned, is the part that has changed most. I was using it for important events, then I started using it for messy planning. And in September, like you saw here, and I think for October, this is going to be kind of like an index of or a very like or a summary of what I did each day. I liked how it worked out on September. It works kind of like an index to jog my memory when I do my 5-year journal or when I do my son's 5-year journal. I can just look at this summary of events to remember what we did and what happened that day. This is what my October weeklies look like. This is where I do time blocking, events and appointments. This is where I do forward planning. So this I didn't write on the same day. For example, these 2 appointments, I wrote them down 2 weeks ago. So instead of going directly in my timeline to write it down, I have it here. And these are more like health and self-care trackers. I've been loving them. I've been doing them every week. And I find that I do a better job, at least for this year, keeping track of my trackers when they're in my weekly view. So yeah, so this is October. This is what it looks like. Ooh, I need to add the timeline on this week. But this is what it looks without the timeline. If doing a timeline is not your thing, you can just add your tasks in here. So those are my weeklies. And just an idea of what my dailies look like. Just notes, this is not usually here. Here I'm covering some personal information. I have my tasks, and I have annotations of the main events that happened during each day. Sometimes I do meal planning. And here I have my goals for the last quarter of the year. So yeah, this is what my bullet journal looks like. And there it is. I think setting up was about 5 minutes or less. It was just adding some details to mark the start of a new month. And yeah, I love that I don't have to set up any weeks. So there it is. I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below.